Hey everyone, I'm AG and welcome back to Fresh Aquatics. It has been a while since I've last posted. Yeah, but today I'm back with a bang and back with a brand new fish to start a new journey with. Today I'm going to be setting up my tank and also showing you how I acclimated the fish. Make sure you look out for all of the equipment and products that I use because they will all be linked below for you to go and check out. I would totally recommend some of the things that I used, especially for new fish owners. But I don't want to spend any more time on this intro, so let's get into the video. So the first step to transforming my tank is taking out the old heater and replacing it with this new heater. I also got a live plant, as you can see. So basically my old heater blew a couple of days ago and I had to go into Pets at Home and get a new one. So I'm just binning this heater right now. It actually overheated and the water literally sizzled whenever I moved it. So obviously it was high time for a new one. So yeah, I'm basically just binning the old one, and this is the before of the tank. The walls are dirty, the water is dirty, the decorations need cleaned, so make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end so that you can see the finished result. Anyway, right now I'm going to start cleaning the decorations. We have this little square decoration, and I'm also going to be cleaning my pre-filter. I will talk about this in detail later on, but it basically softens the flow of your filter so that it's easier for your betta fish to swim around in. And we also have a toothbrush which I'm going to be using to scrub the decorations. Right now I'm just disturbing the gravel so that all of the little bits of dead plant and debris can start floating in the water so that I can scoop it out and pour it away. Actually, most of this is dead plant because I realised that my live plant that I had before, the new one that I got, was actually decomposing and it was leaving behind all these debris. So I decided to just do a water change to get rid of all the debris. Now I'm wiping down my filter with a damp cloth. I can't be bothered unplugging it and taking it to the sink and everything, so we're just going to make do with the cloth. And finally, it's time to give our decorations a good scrub. Fast forward 10 minutes and I have given my decorations a scrub and I'm just inserting them back into the tank. I'm doing this before I put the water in because it can be really hard groping around the water to try and put the decoration in the place that you want it to be. And here is the finished result. I think it looks really cute. I can't wait to put some more like live plants and moss balls in. But this is what we have for now. I'm so pleased with how it looks, but now I'm going to start pouring in some of the water. I'm going to fill it up about halfway because it can be really hard getting the live plant in whenever the water is like fully filled. So this is a little live plant that I got at the pet shop. Right now I'm just taking off the little... I was just taking off the little protective sponge thing around the roots, and now I'm just making sure the roots are okay, spreading them out, and it is finally time to plant our little plant. So in it goes, right at the back. Hopefully it will grow a bit more so that it can be a good little hiding spot for my betta fish.
No.
You can't really see this plant, it is very short, so I'm really hoping it will grow. But anyway, that's that. Now time to fill up the rest of the tank because obviously this is way too little water. And there is a tank fully filled. It's given us a little bit of like a snow globe effect with all the little particles floating, but hopefully they should clear whenever I put the filter on, or they'll maybe just sell by themselves. But now finally it is time to unbox my new Deltatherm heater by Interpet. Today I found out that this heater is cheaper to buy on Amazon than it is on the pet shop. I will link it down below if you want to go check it out. It is £16 on Amazon. So inside we have a little instruction leaflet. Then we also have some suction cups to help the heater stick to the side of the glass. And finally we have the heater itself. So this is a heater. It has a glass covering around it for extra protection, and it also has a little dial at the top for you to change the temperature. This is what it looks like close up. You can barely see the thermometer, but I promise you it is there. So now I'm just going ahead and taking out my suction cups. They are really easy to put onto the heater. They simply just click into place, making it really easy to attach to the side of your tank. Now my tank is almost ready. I'm just giving it a quick wipe down, and the last thing that I need to do is start up my filter. As you can see, for my filter I use what's called a pre-filter, which is basically a round cylinder like sponge that you place over your filter. This is great for preventing small fish and shrimp being sucked up into the filter. It is especially good for betta fish because it weakens the flow of the water but still provides that good circulation that you need in your tank. and it allows oxygen to circulate around the tank, which is something that your betta does need. These pre-filter sponges can come in many different sizes. Mine is actually 15 centimeters by 2 centimeters, but what I did was I cut it down to size, and to make the hole smaller I actually inserted a bit of excess sponge from one of my other sponges that I own, I guess, and I popped it into the hole so that the sponge fitted over the filter nice and snug. Okay, that was very fast and stop-starting and hard to take in, so if you do want a full-length video on these pre-filter sponges, then I would definitely be happy to do that for you, because I would totally recommend these sponges, especially for betta fish owners. As I said, there are many different sizes that you can get, and obviously one size doesn't fit all, so I will link loads of different sizes down below. Fast forward a couple of days, randomly I decided to film this, but basically the rotor in my filter is broken. Yeah, I wouldn't say that it's fully broken, but I have been realising a rattling noise coming from my filter, and you'll see that it just doesn't spin so smoothly as it used to, so that's definitely something to look out for. So, I haven't been the best at vlogging, but now I have a fish. Right now he's just acclimating in his bag. You have to leave them to acclimate for 20 to 30 minutes in the water, and then once they have stayed 20 to 30 minutes in the water, you're allowed to cut open their bag and let some of the tank water in. That is what I'm doing here right now. I'm just going to cut open the bag, let some of the tank water in, and let him sit for another 20 to 30 minutes. So a lot of people don't actually know that you need to go through this process. Some people just chuck the fish in, don't acclimate it or anything. Which I think isn't the best, because then they can get really stressed. This is something that needs to be done, and they need to get used to their surroundings and their water. My voice is actually so croaky right now. I've been doing voiceover all night and it's just going up and down, but basically he is in his bag right now acclimating, and in a minute you'll see coming up with the next shot. This was him this morning at feeding time. A little bit more info as to like what he actually is. He is a veal-tailed betta fish called Perie, P-E-R-I-E, which is from the Greek word periergos or something?
Periergos.
I don't know how to pronounce it. Which means curious, because this little guy was so curious when I first got him. Like, my last fish was so scared, hid at the back of the tank, but this fish is doing so well and I'm so happy for him. If you would like to keep up with what is happening with Perie and get to see some behind the scenes footage, then I will link our Instagram and Facebook down below for you to go and check out if you wish. I post loads of fun little reels on Instagram and loads of updates on stories, so it will be great to have you there. But anyway guys, that's the end of today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. If you'd like to check out any products mentioned in this video, then I will leave all the links down below in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!